When you're a world-famous rapper and your music changes lives, stepping outside isn't just about making an appearance. It's about staying sharp and staying safe. Fame comes with a price, and that means rolling like a VIP, or better yet, like the president himself. We're talking armored, bulletproof beasts on wheels, rides that cost millions and can handle just about anything thrown at them. Today, we're counting down rappers who don't just spit fire, they drive tanks disguised as luxury cars. But before we dive in, go ahead and smash that like button and hit subscribe. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's kick things off with none other than Rick Ross, who doesn't just have one bulletproof ride, he's got 3 unstoppable trucks in his lineup. The boss calls his favorite one the OG, a fully bulletproof Chevy Suburban built for both protection and low-key moves. It's the kind of ride that lets him roll through the streets under the radar while staying locked down and untouchable.
This back here was my very first bulletproof. See, the new ones don't even look bulletproof. If you looked at this, you may be able to tell this was bulletproof. But the shit I'm in now, I don't want you to know. So if a nigga come at me and try to hit at me, that bitch gonna be bulletproof. Then we gonna run your ass down when you think you gonna be able to get away.
Let's be real. Rick Ross probably could take a few bullets himself, if you know what I mean. But why risk it when you've got an entire fleet of luxury armored beasts? After the Suburban, Ross leveled up with a custom Louis Vuitton Hummer H1. Yeah, you heard that right. A bulletproof tank on wheels with LV leather seats inside. And just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, he recently ordered an actual military tank. Again, decked out with Louis Vuitton interior. If bullets ever fly, Ross is dodging them in designer. But here's the wild part. You can even bulletproof a Hellcat. Late rapper King Von got a widebody Charger Hellcat for his last birthday. Fully bulletproof and worth around $90,000. That ride was built for both speed and survival, and Von appreciated every bit of it. Gone too soon. RIP to a real one. Chris Brown's not just living large, he's living armored. The R&B superstar dropped over $350,000 on a wild ride. A Rezvani Tank, and trust us, it's not just for show. This thing is built like a fortress. The entire exterior, bulletproof. We're talking protection from full-on automatic weapon fire, just in case things ever go south. And it doesn't just play defense, it looks mean doing it. Decked out in a matte sand wrap with matching wheels and a slick black diamond-stitched leather interior, it's part luxury, part war machine. But Breezy's not the only one cruising in apocalypse-ready style. Enter Lil Uzi Vert, who's basically got a car collection that looks like it came out of a video game. Alongside his Audi R8, Bentley Bentayga, Bugatti Veyron, Lamborghini Urus, and a one-of-one convertible Rolls-Royce Cullinan, Uzi also keeps a USSV Rhino GX in his garage. Now, the Rhino GX doesn't come bulletproof by default, but Uzi doesn't do basic. He upgraded his with a $10,000 custom bulletproofing kit, turning it into a rolling tank with street style. And of course, in true Uzi fashion, he didn't stop there. He added some signature flair with a Girls and Panzer anime wrap on the side. Because why not go from battle-ready to anime legend? Drake might not be an anime guy, but one thing he definitely is, a fan of big toys and bigger security. Drizzy just dropped a serious bag, $200,000, on an absolute beast of a ride, a custom-built super truck from Apocalypse Manufacturing. Yep, the same crew behind the infamous 6x6 Hellfire. So you already know this thing is no joke. We're talking armored, riveted doors, massive 40-inch tires, and a look that screams, "Get out of my way." But wait, it gets even crazier. Under the hood, a Hemi Hellcat 6.2-liter V8 pumping out 870 horsepower. That's not just fast. That's escape the end of the world fast. And honestly, it makes sense. Drake just scooped up a $15 million ranch in Texas, a move that screams both flex and fortress. Even with high-level security, he's had a few unwanted visitors, so it's no wonder he's stepping up his defense game. Now this next apocalypse-ready ride, it's heavier than a Panda and meaner than your ex. Designer Seth Effick didn't just buy a truck. He pulled the trigger on an Apocalypse Hellfire 6x6, a $250,000 six-wheeled monster that looks like it was built to survive a tsunami or a zombie invasion. Let's break it down. This beast comes with a 1/4-inch thick steel face bumper, a 9,500-pound winch, pulls just about anything, high-output LED lights, steel-plated windshield armor and inside, marine-grade, hand-stitched leather that's luxury meets Mad Max. But Seth's not the only one riding out the end of the world in style. Nardo Wick, the 22-year-old menace himself, also locked one in. A custom Apocalypse Hellfire, unit number 166. His build cranks out 750 horsepower, wrapped in a savage look with a purple leather interior. If that's not wicked millionaire energy, what is? Now, speaking of survival mode, Lil Durk had a real wake-up call back in 2022. He was involved in a serious crash while driving his bulletproof Ram 1500 TRX. A scary moment that made him rethink everything about his rides and safety. What did he do? Leveled up. Durk copped a bulletproof Trackhawk next and gave his Bentley Bentayga the same protective treatment. That's chess, not checkers. As Durk once said, "I'm in Chicago in a bulletproof Bentley in a night mine. Untouchable." You might laugh, but with the way things are going, rolling like this might be the new normal. Now here's something you definitely don't see every day. NBA YoungBoy, stuck on house arrest in snowy Salt Lake City, apparently got so bored that he decided to start rolling around in a literal military tank. Yeah, you heard that right. It's called the Ripsaw F4, a $500,000 monster originally built for the US military, and it even made appearances in the Fast and Furious movies. This thing is practically explosion-proof, built to survive full-on battlefield conditions. Why YoungBoy needs a vehicle that can tank a missile? No clue. Maybe he's beefing with grizzlies or just trying to make house arrest more entertaining. Price tag, around $500,000. But if you think that's wild, wait till you hear what 2 Chainz pulled off. He went full luxury apocalypse mode with a blacked-out, bullet-resistant RV, but not just any RV. We're talking about the ultra-rare, top-tier Earth Roamer HD. This beast starts at $1.5 million, and that's before dropping another $100,000 plus to bulletproof it like it's ready for a zombie ambush or a pack of angry hyenas. This isn't your uncle's weekend camper either. It's built on a Ford F754x4 chassis, pushes out 330 horsepower, and looks like it could survive the end of the world in comfort and style. 2 Chainz might have just made the smartest move in rap travel history. Hands down, one of the most legendary bulletproof flexes in rap history has to be when Kanye West went all out and dropped nearly $2 million on 2 custom armored rides from a Latvian company called Dartz Motors. The cars? They're called Prombron, but here's where it gets wild. The name actually comes from the fact that the original versions featured upholstery made from whale penis foreskin. Yeah, seriously, that's straight up Kanye level crazy right there. And of course, Kanye went with the Prombron Iron Diamond. Kanye explained he bought these beasts because he knows just how high profile his family is, attracting all kinds of weirdos and crazies. Back when he was with Kim Kardashian, he wasn't taking any chances. Safety, luxury, Kanye made sure he had both on lockdown. Not sure if he still has them, but Kanye's love for massive military-style rides definitely didn't fade. Right now, he's rolling in a $500,000 Ripsaw EV2. Yeah, the same kind of tank that looks like it jumped straight out of the movie Alien. He's also got Sherp ATVs, a bright yellow Isuzu Vehicross, and one of the rarest, coolest rides around, a custom Toyota Mega Cruiser. Bottom line, Kanye's garage is basically a museum of insane heavyweight beasts. With everything the rap world's been through over the last decade, it's honestly good to see these stars stepping up their safety game. So now we want to know, if you had to pick, which one of these bulletproof beasts would be your ultimate ride? Drop your pick in the comments below. And don't forget, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next crazy tour through hip-hop's wildest flexes. Until next time, stay bulletproof and keep it looking fresh.